Thermo Fisher's bold move, unlocking pharma's future with Clario acquisition. Thermo Fisher Scientific is set to revolutionize the pharmaceutical and biotech industries with its acquisition of Clario Holdings Incorporated, a groundbreaking move that will empower customers to leapfrog their innovation journey. But here's where it gets intriguing. The deal is valued at a staggering $8.875 billion, with additional earn-outs and payments in the future, contingent on performance. The power of clinical insights. Clario's expertise lies in integrating clinical trial endpoint data from various sources, empowering pharma and biotech companies to digitally manage and analyze clinical evidence across drug development phases. This capability has played a pivotal role in supporting FDA drug approvals, with Clario's platform backing approximately 70% of approvals over the past decade. Endpoint data, the game changer. Clinical trial endpoint data is the linchpin for determining the efficacy and safety of treatments. Pharma and biotech companies heavily rely on this data to evaluate therapeutic safety, efficacy, and value, both during development and post-approval. It's a critical component for regulatory success, pricing decisions, and R&D pipeline advancement. Clario's industry-leading solutions. Clario offers a suite of cutting-edge solutions, including electronic clinical outcome assessments, ECOA, medical imaging, cardiac solutions, respiratory assessments, and wearable data capture technologies. These tools ensure the scientific integrity and regulatory compliance of clinical trial outcomes. With a global presence and a workforce of approximately 4,000, Clario is projected to generate $1.25 billion in revenue for the full year 2025. Thermo Fisher's visionary perspective. Clario is a strategic gem, says Mark N. Casper, Thermo Fisher's chairman, president, and CEO. We're committed to empowering our customers' research, and by acquiring Clario's high-growth capabilities, we'll deliver unparalleled clinical insights and accelerate the digital evolution of clinical research. A win-win transaction. Chris Fikri, MD, CEO of Clario, echoes this sentiment, stating, "This acquisition will propel our digital endpoint platform and AI tools. Thermo Fisher's global reach and industry connections will expand our clinical trial platform, benefiting clients and patients." Impact on pharma and biotech. The acquisition will significantly benefit pharma and biotech customers by addressing the growing demand for endpoint data in increasingly complex clinical trials. By integrating Clario's platform with Thermo Fisher's offerings, customers can harness patient data to enhance decision-making, spur innovation, and boost productivity. Enhancing digital and data capabilities. Thermo Fisher's acquisition bolsters its digital and data capabilities, particularly in artificial intelligence. This enables the company to accelerate clinical research, derive deeper data insights, and streamline the drug development process. As a result, customers can expedite the delivery of new therapies to patients and maximize the return on their R&D investments. Financial upside. The acquisition promises attractive financial returns, with a double-digit internal rate of return. It immediately boosts Thermo Fisher's adjusted operating margin and adds 45 cents to adjusted EPS in the first year. The business is projected to grow at a high single-digit rate under Thermo Fisher's ownership, with expected adjusted operating income of approximately $175 million from synergies by year 5. The earn-out payments, based on performance, could further enhance the acquisition's financial allure. Approvals and financing. The transaction is anticipated to conclude by mid-2026, subject to standard closing conditions and regulatory approvals. Thermo Fisher plans to finance the deal through debt financing and existing cash reserves. Upon completion, Clario will join Thermo Fisher's Laboratory Products and Biopharma Services segment. Non-GAAP financial measures. Thermo Fisher utilizes non-GAAP financial measures, such as adjusted EPS and adjusted operating margin, to provide investors with a clearer view of its core operating results and future prospects. These measures exclude certain transaction-related costs, restructuring charges, and other non-recurring items, offering a more consistent comparison with past periods and forecasts. Controversy and comment. The acquisition of Clario by Thermo Fisher is a significant development in the life sciences industry, but it also raises questions about the future of clinical research and data management. Will this acquisition lead to a more centralized approach to clinical trials, potentially impacting the diversity of research? And what does this mean for smaller biotech companies and startups? Share your thoughts and insights in the comments below. Is this a game changer or a potential monopoly in the making?